it's Remy from Costa Rica, your Coffee Master Champion 2018 and your new Urnex Ambassador. Today I'm going to show you how to make some gin tonic at home. We need something else. Coffee gin tonic. Okay, first we have to do the cold brew. What I recommend you is to choose the beans of your preference. I would say the best beans. In this case I'm using a geisha variety. It's one of my favorites and it's a really nice coffee from Costa Rica. Well, you choose the beans. I use a proportion of 1 to 4. I use 100 grams of coffee to 400 grams of water. You have to grind the coffee, medium to coarse size, and then you will put it on a jar or in a vessel like this. You will let it sit for around 16 hours. In this case, for this coffee, 16 hours, but you have to taste your coffee first and you have to find the best extraction time for the coffee you're using. So in this case, 16 hours, but maybe it could be around 12 to 24 hours. You can do it at room temperature or you can do it in the fridge to have a lower temperature, but the infusion is going to be longer. I prefer room temperature because it's going to have more sweetness out of the coffee, and then I put it on the fridge just to stop the extraction. I would recommend you to filter the coffee. I'm going to put the coffee inside the clever, as you can see. Only the liquid. The ground coffee is going to be at the bottom, so I will discard this. And then, with the clever, you filter it. And now we have a really nice cold brew.
Okay guys, it's time to prepare the gin tonic. First, we need a glass. I recommend you to chill the glass first because we need the temperature to maintain, and in this case we have to fill it with ice cubes. In my house we only have ice balls for the cocktails, so I'm gonna use around 3 ice balls, yes. Okay, so with a spoon we're gonna chill the glass. So you're gonna stir it fast, and as you can see the glass starts to cool down. And after this we have to throw the ice, because this ice, as you can see, is melting and we don't want water in our drink. So when you see the glass chilled, just throw the ice away. Now we have a chilled glass. Okay, second, we have to choose our gin. In this case, the gin you have at home, but I chose Tanqueray because it's gonna pair perfectly with my coffee. And I chose it because this gin is made out of juniper and citrus, and my coffee has a lot of citric flavor, and this is gonna enhance the aromas of the gin and the coffee. So we're gonna use 1.5 ounces for our drink. I'm gonna put it here. 1.5 ounces of the gin you have at home. We'll add it to the glass. Then we are gonna add lavender syrup. In this case, I want to do a sweet gin tonic with coffee, and I chose lavender because it's made out of flowers, and as I told you before, my geisha has a lot of floral aromas, so I want to enhance that floral aromas. So we put it in the glass. Then we're gonna add bitters, because I want to balance the flavors of the gin and the syrup. So I'm gonna use grapefruit bitters, and we're gonna add 2 dashes, so 1 and 2. That's it. But you can use whatever bitters you have at home. I will recommend Angostura. So now we use the bitters, and we will have to add some ice. Okay. As I told you before, I'm gonna put 3 ice balls for this glass that I'm using. And before I forget, we have to put the coffee, because it's a coffee gin tonic. We're gonna use the same amount of liquid as I used for the gin, so 1.5 ounces. We're gonna put it inside the glass. The last but not the least is the tonic. Without tonic, we're not gonna have a gin tonic. So I recommend you to choose the best gin tonic you can find at the supermarket. In this case, I'm using a Fever 3. It's a neutral gin tonic, sorry. But you can also find some flavored tonics in the supermarket. And if you're using maybe rose buds, let's say, you can find a tonic infused with rose petals. So it's gonna match perfectly with the ingredients you're adding. So now we will top it up slowly, not to break the bubbles. Beautiful. The last ingredient is gonna be orange peel. As I told you before, just to enhance the citric aromas of the gin tonic. We're gonna scratch it, cut it. We're gonna take out the white peel or layer, sorry. As I can show you, we're gonna take out this because this is gonna give us the bitter flavors. We're gonna make a twist, but first we're gonna try to take out some aromatic oils out of the peel, and then we're gonna twist it so we can have a nice decoration. We're gonna put it inside. And for the decoration, I'm using rosebuds. So I told you before, the geisha has a lot of floral aromas as jasmine. And I'm gonna decorate with some rosebuds. And you're gonna have to make a gentle stir just to mix up all the layers of the ingredients I was adding. So a gentle stir just to mix it up. And now we have a coffee gin tonic. Super easy, easy recipe to make at home. You just need coffee, gin, tonic, and the ingredients you want to add. Cheers! Thank you for watching. Please stay at home, stay safe, stay with the people you love. It's time to reflect. It's time to share. You can share some coffee, some booze, and you can share love too. See you.